Gar Robinson got to the gas hard there, did a good job with his launch. Tony Buffamani not able to get alongside of him.
Cameron Lawrence gets tagged and turned, and there's contact in the wall. Heavy impact for the 5 car of Loshak. Kyle Marcelli in it. Shane Lewis heavily damaged as well. We will go back to full course yellow off the restart.
And we talked about this early in the race. This is your opportunity on the restarts to make moves, but it's also a great opportunity to have a mistake, and that's what we saw here.
Rafa Matos did a great job on the restart in the 87 to move to third. He just got by Buffamani. Not sure if that will stick or not. We don't see the yellows. There they go. The caution flag's coming out. Looks as though the double caution, the full course yellow, wasn't called perhaps, so we'll see if Matos gets to hang on to second spot here.
You see a lot of cars damages here. Shane Lewis, Cameron Lawrence, Loshak as well. A lot of great cars that were running in the top 10 out of this race.
Just not enough racetrack. Matos was fine. Lawrence got bumped a little bit, got the car upset on the curbing, went around and collected a couple of other competitors. Heavy contact in turns 1 and 2. The 19 of Lawrence back restarting. Loshak back restarting, but it looks as though Shane Lewis's car is dead stick on the racetrack.
And we see heavy damage. Those cars are beat, battered. Not sure they're going to be able to finish this race.
Loshak's car, much like what we saw with Dylan McIntyre earlier, looks as though he's got a track bar issue of some sort in the back or in the front of the car. That car kind of crabbing down the racetrack.
Yeah, it's crabbing, and it's unfortunate. This is what happens with restarts. You get cars nose to tail. Looked like Shane Lewis was trying to make a move, kind of was halfway in, halfway out. Slight contact was made, and it all set it off.
Take another look at what happened. There's Robinson. Lawrence got turned going into the corner there. It didn't look like there was much contact. Matos was making a pass as they came into turn 1.
It just shows how narrow that race course is. Doesn't take much.
Shane Lewis to the inside of the 19. Oh, there's the contact. Lewis got into it.
And kind of a chain reaction there. It looked like Cameron Lawrence kind of backed out of a pass. Shane was right inside and made a little bit of contact. Just like happens on these restarts. From
Cameron Lawrence's viewpoint, he had Matos on the outside, and that turned the 19 into the inside concrete barrier. Shane Lewis got into the back end of the 19 a little. Here it is from Loshak's viewpoint. Just bumper cars here at Belle Isle.
And you can see from that shot, nowhere to go, just jumping on the brakes, locked it up, and that happens here.
So Shane Lewis's car unable to continue. Safety workers out to clean up. There's some fluid on the course. Lewis out of the car talking to one of the safety workers in the blue uniform there. Tough break for all of those competitors. All those drivers know when the lap's starting to wind down here in the three-dimensional services muscle car challenge at Belle Isle, knowing if you're going to contend for the win or a podium spot, you needed to make a move. Just not enough racetrack.
It's go time, and you only have so many opportunities. Unfortunately, for a lot of competitors, it's going to end their day.
Lawrence in the 19 in that Chevrolet getting around to pit road. The Class Auto team will try to get him ready for the restart, which we will watch when we come back in Belle Isle.
Cameron Lawrence was running third when you got caught up in an incident on the restart. What happened, Cameron?
We just got spun by someone behind us. I mean, it's close racing, but it's really sad to see it happen that way. I mean, there's some good drivers that are behind us that just should not make mistakes like that. It's pretty sad to be taken out that way on a restart like that, especially when we run third the entire race. Haven't touched anything or anybody, doing our thing, and, you know, just people making bad moves and just bad driving.
Unfortunate results here for Cameron Lawrence and the number 19 Gap Auto Class Camaro.
Loses a chance at a podium finish here today.
Obviously, Cameron Lawrence is upset. We see the restart here. Shane Lewis absolutely got into the back of him, but it's a restart. Everybody's fighting position, chain reaction. It wasn't something where Shane Lewis just blatantly blasted him, but at the same time, I understand